Hello and welcome to SoftGPT, and in this tutorial I'll be teaching you how to use functions. By the way, what are functions? Functions are commands or specific actions that performs a specific job or specific task. So, say for example, meron kang function na nagbo-book ng calendar o di kaya may function ka na kumukuha ng data or details from your customers. So, yun yung functions na tinatawag. Or AI triggers. So, there are other term for functions which are AI triggers. Makikita nyo siya dito sa setting, integration, and then open your OpenAI ChatGPT, and then dito kayo sa AI triggers. Okay, so we already have one na create for you, yung connect user to human. This is very important kasi pag na-detect ng AI natin na yung user ninyo is um, specifically needs a human touch or a human assistant, then it co-connect niya ito automatically sa function na ito. That is why dito sa ating main brain, dito sa integration and then OpenAI, pag-click yung edit, makikita nyo dito yung connect user to human function. But if you want that your page doesn't connect your users to a human, pwede nyo tanggalin anytime itong function na ito. Okay, now, let's use function to create a, say, tingin tayo dito sa tools, appointment scheduling. So, ang goal natin ngayon, mag-create tayo ngayon ng appointment schedule. In this case, since restaurant yung nagawa natin ng demo, say, book a reservation. So, yon. And we'll be using functions to do that. Okay, so first, click appointment scheduling. Halimbawa, nagra-run kayo ng mga ads campaign, say you are in the real estate industry, o di kaya nagko-collect kayo ng mga details ng mga users to book an appointment or meeting like Zoom, ganyan. So, pwede nyong gamitin itong tools na ito, appointment. Now, first, let's create a calendar, say, Kusina calendar. Okay, continue. And then, pwede ka maglagay ng description, and then, yun, palitan mo yung pangalan kung gusto mo, and when people can book. So, dito natin i-configure yung availability. Say, open lang si Kusina ng reservation ng Monday and say Monday to Friday. So, walang reservation during Saturdays. Okay. So, ano lang siya, weekdays. Yun yung parang scenario natin dito. So, syempre, Monday, si open lang ang reservation for um, afternoon. Gawin nating afternoon lang. Every afternoon lang siya. Yan. And then, to 1. Okay, military time yung ginagamit natin dito. Okay, so 12 to 1. Okay, pwede kang mag-add ng specific hour kung gusto mo, no? Okay, then click save. And then ito, Tuesday, let's say 1 p.m. then to say, oh sorry, 1 p.m. Yes, tama. But is AM pala, no? Okay, so ang 1 p.m. pag military time is 13. Okay, so 13 to 14, which is 2 p.m. Okay, 12 to 1, 1 to 2. Okay, yan lang siya available for booking a reservation doon sa restaurant na ito. And let's just say Wednesday, wala. Wala tayong tinatanggap na booking sa Wednesday. And then wala rin tayong tinatanggap na booking sa Thursday. And then Friday meron. Okay? Pero sa Friday naman, let's say morning. Morning only. So, i-delete natin. And then, say 8 or 9 o'clock, and then to 12 o'clock. Iyan. Okay. So, ito yung mga conditions natin. Saturday, delete natin yung Saturday. Ito yung mga conditions natin. Ang restaurant na ito, si Kusina Restaurant, ang ginagawa natin ng demo, ay tumatanggap ng reservation for Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. Pero, sa Monday, 12 to 1 lang siya tumatanggap, and then 1 to 2 lang tumatanggap sa Tuesday, and then pag Friday, yung morning lang na 9 to 12. So, this is the condition na ginawa natin dito. Now, where will the appointment happen? So, either phone call, pwede sila mag-book via phone call, o di kaya online meeting. If it's online meeting, then pwede nyo ilagay yung meeting link nyo dito. In person, pwede nyo ilagay dito yung business address ninyo or yung address na pagkikita ninyo ng tao. Or in this case, dun sa atin, ilalagay natin yung address. But let me try this one, yung phone call. Okay? Yan. Okay. Then, notification. Kung ano yung gusto mong i-message sa kanila after they book the appointment. Say, thank you for your appointment. Okay, wrong spelling. Okay, thank you for your appointment. Then, automatically, meron na tayong create dito na booking confirmation. Automatic na po yan, no? But if you want to customize your cancellation flow or confirmation flow, walang magiging problema. You can create a booking confirmation flow, and then you can create a cancellation flow. Sa akin, wala na akong ilalagay dito. But if you want, pwede ka maglagay ng cancellation flow. Just make a flow and then i-attach mo lang siya dito. And then, meron na rin kaming create dito na one-day reminder. Pwede rin yung 1 hour reminder and then 10 minutes reminder. And kung gusto mong magdagdag, say 5-minute reminder ka, yan, pwede ka maglagay. And then piliin mo lang yung flow, mag-create ka mo ng flow, and then ano yung flow na isi-send after or before 5 minutes na mag-start yung meeting ninyo. Okay. So now, click restriction. And then yung appointment duration, let's say 1 hour. Pwede yan. Okay, 1 hour or unlimited, yeah, for 1 hour, and then add time after your appointment. So this will serve as your buffer time kung gusto mong magdagdag dito ng buffer time, preparation time, ganyan, if you are conducting Zoom meeting or online meetings. But in our case, so hindi ko na masyadong gagalawin ito. People can reschedule. I think, yes, pwede naman siguro. Then it's up to you actually, no? At any date in the future. Yan. But yung default, sige, pwede rin naman. Okay. Then, maximum appointment per user. Pwedeng unlimited. But in my case, dito sa ginagawa nating scenario, sabihin natin isa lang. No? Ang pwedeng magbigay ng appointment kasi isa lang yung table ng restaurant ko. Something like that. So, I hope you get what I mean. Dun sa logic ng ginagawa natin. No? Okay. So, rolling days, minimum days in advance. So, dapat 1 day bago sila makapag-book, no? And then, daily limit. Okay? Yes, of course, may daily limit itong ginagawa natin. 1 booking per day only. Okay? And then, allow group meeting? Of course, no. O, kung sa inyo naman, na-allow nyo yung group meeting, then why not? And then, okay, save. Then, after that, let's have a function. Okay? Let's move on to settings, and then integration, and then OpenAI ChatGPT. Punta tayo sa AI triggers and click manage. And then let's create a function na AI trigger, say book reservation. Okay, then what does this trigger do? Allow the user to book an appointment or reservation to my restaurant. Okay. Then, are we collecting data? So, dito sa scenario natin na ito, wala muna dahil yun yung next video tutorial natin, how to collect data using Google Sheet, ganyan. So, what flow is triggered? So, wag na akong maglalagay. But if you want, pwede ka mag-create ng flow na matitrigger whenever someone books an appointment or a reservation. Okay, so what is the output message? Say, you have successfully booked an appointment. Or palitan natin ito, gawin nating reservation. Then, Please take note that there are no cancellation and there is a 500 pesos cancellation fee. Yon, para matakot yung magka-cancel. Please take note that there is no or cancellation is not allowed. Okay. Or palitan natin. Medyo na ano siya, nabitin, no? Avoid cancellation. Doon na lang natin sa main brain niya ipoprogram mamaya na meron siyang babayaran pag nag-cancel siya. Okay, so yeah. You have successful book reservation, avoid cancellation, please. Okay, then continue. Then, what's next? So, we have created a calendar and then pumunta na tayo dito sa AI trigger and then nag-create tayo ng function. Now, this is the most important thing na kailangan yung tandaan. Let's attach the function into the main brain of SoftGPT. So, let's move on to OpenAI and then click edit. Once again, this is a crucial part. So, kailangan i-click nyo itong book reservation. Pagka naka-blue yan or naka-check yan, ibig sabihin, ayan, naka-activate yan dito sa ating AI trigger. Pag hindi nyo to ginawa, hindi mag-function yung inyong ginawang function. Okay. Now, let's make a simple command here. Okay. Please take note that when someone or the user is interested in booking a reservation in my restaurant, send them to book_reservation function. Okay? When someone or the user is interested in booking a reservation in my restaurant, send them to book a reservation function. Okay? Then, maglagay pa ako dito ng important. Then, maglalagay din ako dito ng yung sabi ko kaninang cancellation fee. Also, please take note that there are no cancellations allowed and there is a 500 pesos cancellation fee. Okay? Or remind, let's say remind the user after booking an appointment. Okay, remind the user after booking an appointment that there are no cancellations allowed. And, okay. Now, i-remind lang natin dito yung ating AI. Let's say, 500 pesos cancellation fee. I-remind natin yung AI doon sa schedule natin. So, nakalimutan ko natin, nilagay natin doon kanina. Monday, Tuesday, and Fridays only. Please make sure to book an appointment during Monday, Tuesday, and Fridays only with the specific time provided in the calendar. Okay, so I think it's good to go and then click continue and then iti-test na natin ngayon yung ating AI. Okay, so let's see kung kaya niyang mag-book ng appointment. Okay. Hello. Pwede ba akong magpa-reserve? Oo, pwede ka magpa-reserve. Anong pets at oras ang gusto mong mag-book? Tandaan na maaari lang magpa-reserve tuwing Lunes. See, na-detect niya agad Lunes, Martes, and Biyernes. Okay, let's say Sunday. Pasensya na, pero hindi kami tumatanggap ng reservation tuwing Linggo. What are the available schedule? Okay, so ang mga available na oras para sa reservation mula 10 a.m. Okay, I forgot to configure this doon sa main brain natin. Kailangan ilagay din natin sa main brain natin, no, yung schedule ng um, oras natin dito sa integration and then OpenAI and then ChatGPT. So, nakalimutan ko i-remind yung AI natin dito na yung Monday, ang available lang dapat dito is 12 to 1. Okay, this is PM. Okay, and then this is AM. And then, pagka Tuesday, ang kailangan dito ay, or ang schedule lang dapat dito is 1 PM to 2 PM. So, I hope ito yung nilagay ko kanina. And then, every Friday, morning lang ito. So, every 9 o'clock AM to 12. I think 12 yung nilagay natin kanina doon. Okay, 12 PM. Then, save. Okay, so let's see kung madedetect niya. Okay. What are the available hours? Iyon. So, narito ang available na oras para sa reservation. And then, can you book me an appointment or a reservation, please? Sige, pakisabi sa akin ang araw, oras, gusto mong i-book, pati na rin pangalan, address. Okay, so let's say tomorrow. Tignan nga natin kung madedetect niya. Of course, so pasensya na para pero ang reservation ay hindi available bukas since tomorrow in my calendar is Wednesday. Yon. Okay, so hindi niya na-detect. I mean, sinasabi ni AI natin na wala sa Miyerkules. Okay, so that's a very good data na galing sa ating AI. Now, okay. Now, that's how you make a calendar and use a function. And in our next video, I'll be teaching you how to collect data. No? I-improve natin ito. Kukolektahin naman natin yung pangalan, address, and contact number at ilalagay natin ito dapat doon sa Google Sheet. Okay? Ito kasi, pag naglagay tayo dito ng name, address, and contact number, wala tayong pagtitignan. Doon lang sa message inbox or doon sa human inbox. But all we want is yung automation nga na isa na lang ang tinitignan ko, say nakatingin na lang ako sa Google Sheet ko and then nandun na pumapasok yung mga details like name, address, and contact number or even email pwede natin kunin. Okay, so that's it for this tutorial and once again, yung next video natin, paano mag-collect ng data automatically using Google Sheet at kung paano siya ilalagay dito sa ating SoftGPT platform.